Rita joined the party! Yeah, I'm sorry, Repeat. I love Repeat, but he... I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna switch Yuri's costume. I think we've had a lot. A lot of that. Let's go for Goldblade for a while. This one's awesome, right? I don't know which Tales the game this is supposed to be, but this is cool, right? We'll pretend we're cool. That armor doesn't... okay.
I'm impressed that you passed for a real knight, Carol, despite
Repeat is the best. I love him.
Especially considering he wasn't wearing a full suit of armor.
That knight must have been so panicked that he didn't see anything besides your helmet.
People usually notice things like that, though.
Yeah, people are usually smart.
Up to this in the first place. Hide.
I am so out of place.
Ah, my lord. Are you sure you shouldn't be going to the sands of Kogor?
Also, wow, I didn't realize that that was, foreshadowed over here. Anyway, there's Cumore. With his codpiece and his heart-shaped opening in his shirt.
I don't have to pay attention to Alexei's orders. Using the money and weapons I have, everything will soon be within my reach.
And I hope you remember to appreciate the work Leviathan's claw has done for you.
Also, this guy is German, apparently?
Yes, he will be taken care of, Yeager.
Aaron Yeager?
Take those weapons I sold you and attack the Union. Boom!
I'm afraid I have my sights set on
No, is that...
things in the Union.
is that German, or is that like...
Ignoring the dawn is a big no-no.
yeah, that's the German accent, I guess.
Don't go forgetting that.
My, it almost sounds as if you respect the man.
Respect him I do, but Leviathan's claw always gets the job done.
Oh, such dedication. That's just what I like about you.
What I like about you, you really know how to
You're
think
looking
about...
at the future commandant of the Imperial Knights.
Uh-huh.
That fool Alexei telling me to watch the Union while he signs friendship treaties with them.
Yeah, you tell him.
Yeah, you tell him.
If it were me, I'd crush them in the blink of an eye with your lovely weapons.
Hey.
Can't possibly hope to stop me.
Hey, that guy with the weird hair looked over here and laughed.
He definitely spotted us all right.
Well, let's beat him up then.
He thinks we're funny, does he?
I mean, look at us. Rita, come on.
Always the same thing with these idiots. So now we know there's a bunch of people being kept down there.
Yeah.
All right, let's go free them from the idiots.
Imagine talking about this stuff in public where everyone can hear you. That's Cumore, really.
All right. If we find
Cumore's attitude is just, what are you gonna do about it, huh? It's not like the Knights can stop him.
What's with you? First you're panicked, now you're laughing. You're pretty moody yourself, Rita.
You're not really one to talk, Carol.
Just shut up. I'm so glad we found you here. I mean, I gave up going back to the capital, so even if you had visited me, I wouldn't have been there.
Oh, how sweet, Rita. You were gonna go visit us now.
I wouldn't go to the capital just to visit someone.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I have to report my findings on the air clinic. I just thought I'd say hi or something.
Uh-huh.
That sounds like an excuse for a visit with Estelle to me.
You stay out of this.
Oh, come on. We're all together again. Let's just be happy about that.
I love this. I'll show him a joke. Carol, get over here! I should have saved. You know what? I know a good way to prevent having to regret not saving, and that's not dying. I used to work upstairs. I was forced to come down here, cooking for the laborers morning and night. There's no time to rest. Hey. You damn slacker, there's no time for rest. On Sir Cumor's orders, the construction must be finished in under a month. What are you doing? What the hell? You're planning on disobeying too. You know, I've never been good at taking orders. Hey, it's fight time. Remember when we fought enemies in this game? I don't. Anyway, we got Night Fencer K. Destruction. Boom. And you too, sir. Don't worry. Yeah. It's amazing how loud the voices are sometimes. Like, dang. Take a nice long nap. That guy on the floor is me not wanting to work. Did you come to this town because you heard you could become nobility too? Yeah, I guess you heard the same thing. About that. Why don't we skip the small talk? Shouldn't you be heading back up there? Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta tell my friends I'm okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for playing my game. You may have spared him from the truth now, but he's still gonna find out sooner or later. Yeah, but look at my abs. We don't have time for that long of a conversation right now. Whatever, not like I care anyway. I think Rita actually cares too much. You're brought from upstairs too. It's how early adult workers at the construction site. Anything I can steal from here? No? Okay. Look, it's an outhouse! Yay! Hey, what are you doing? You know the punishment for running away: 100 lashes and a night in the water. Oh, please have mercy. You had the nerve to abandon your work and yet you still beg for mercy? What insolence! Well, I can't move my arms anymore. That's enough. Who the hell are you? It's absurd that anyone could resist the Cumor Brigade. I shall bring you to justice. Thanks, stay hydrated, bot. Can't wait until you unlock Mario. I'm glad to hear it. For more fighting! Hooray! I feel like you could skip these battles, but that's not nice. Anyway, we have Night Lancers. Not to be confused with Lancer D, 1984. Boom, baby! Ow. Yeah, you go fight. You go fight Judith. That'll work out well for you. How did I miss that? I love the high fives. Medical boost. There we go. You saved my life. Think nothing of it. What kind of work were you doing here anyway? I was helping the construction of a military base for the Dongrist oh no. I guess you can't skip these. It was supposed to be built... Wasn't this town supposed to be built for the nobility? Yeah, that's what they said. That's just a front. They're really trying to build a massive facility. So you're saying that they're tricking people and forcing them to work against their will? Under the pretense that they're building a town for nobles. And they're doing all of that on Cumor's orders, right? Right. So this is what happens when idiots are allowed to run wild. Cumor, you aren't gonna get away with this. Why don't you just head back home? Really? Or you could stay here if you want. It's none of my business. Don't worry, we'll do something about Cumore. Thank you so much for playing my game. Alright, let's go find Cumore. My grandson died on the job the other day. Oh my god. He always said working here would make him a noble someday. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Nope, still not doing that. We don't have anything better for you? Okay, so we'll keep that on. And you just have that. Okay, everything's good. HP is good. This fight's annoying. This game is, yeah, and it gets darker. But funny, but dark. But funny again.
Huh? Look who's here. And a group of those red eyes.
Looks like Cumore has become their new client.
Red eyes? Are they Ishbalan?
Hey, do you think that guy who talks all funny could be the Red Eyes
Ch
boss?
Listen, just because he has an accent, okay, that's like the second person that you said had a weird voice.
Get to work. No slacking off, you worms.
This is reminding me of something else, and I just can't remember. Of course, that's Teagle.
It's Teagle.
If it's money you want, you'll have more than you can use. Now work. Work.
Wait.
Yeah, that's right. Yuri and his expert rock throwing.
Yuri, what are you doing here? Princess.
Look at that face.
You have no right to call yourself a knight. Brute force is not the way to honor the prestige of the Empire. Put down your weapons now.
Yeah.
You will also release the people you have tricked into coming down here.
Yeah!
This all might be easier if such a naive little princess were to simply disappear.
Excuse me?
All of your utopian ramblings make me sick.
Excuse me?
The kind of thing someone with delusions of becoming commandant of the Knights would say. It's you.
You'll be all right now.
Alright now. Yeah, my lord. We were going way too fast. Man, if you know that reference. Kimo was a hard head to not knocked out by Yuri's rock throw. Yeah, it says he's got a pretty hard head. So let's see, we got a battle here against 3 Titanes and Yeager. Yeager is actually kind of tough. Also, these guys are like kind of really tough. They can like really screw with you if you're not careful. Also, if you don't use items to heal yourself, you can die really fast. You know what, let's... This seems like a good time to use this. Can you stop killing Rita, please? Okay, do I not have... 1 second. Why do I have Fang Strike on there also? Oh, that's my neutral. Okay, so we're going to put Destruction Field on down. We're going to put Dragon Swarm, which I seem to have been completely ignoring, on right. And what do we have here? We're going to put Crushing Eagle on that. Cerberus Strike is fine. This is going to have to be Azure Wolf Strike. And where's my up? Guess I'll still be Fang Strike, even though we have a million of those too. Okay, good. We still have another one of those, so let's take out the other one too. Good. Okay. This is going a lot better now that I'm actually prepared for fighting him. Let's let you... Oh, okay. I guess you can... I can die. That works too. Yay! That... I don't know how he did 8,000 damage in like 20 seconds, but there you go. Also, the Yeager battle does not have a secret mission. That wasn't a Gex impression.
I must admit,
I was quoting a movie.
very strong.
Sir Cumore, it's the Flynn Brigade.
Flynn!
Well, send him away.
We tried, but he insists on coming down to perform an inspection.
That lower quarter lout, he simply has no tact.
Gosh, Drat.
Gosh, Drat.
Yes, Yeager.
Oh, that's the name of your
Our time to shine!
people here. I thought he was just saying, like, that's so gosh.
I think you better be making the escape, yeah?
Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry. I forgot to mute that. Thank you. Sorry. If you better be making this the escape, yeah.
What is this? Please,
It's called smoke. Sorry. Sorry.
move on!
We'll get you next time.
What an original line.
I love Judith.
If we don't follow them, they'll... Wait! Our job is to rescue Teagle! But... I don't know whose job is what, but are we following them or not?
Also, apparently, the PlayStation heard my sneezing and decided that it was a good time to go into space heater mode.
Everyone freeze! That's enough! Hey, just in time.
Hey! I know it's hard to recognize me. I changed my hair and then changed it back, and now I'm wearing gold armor.
Yes.
Sorry, but it looks like something's come up. You'll have to head back by
Trying to move my recliner forward so I could pick something up. Apparently, I was pressing down a tube of hangry. Oh god.
Say hi to the wife and kid for us.
I will. And thank you.
So we are going after them.
Yeah, I'm sure Flynn has things under control here. Sound good, Carol?
Yeah. Plus, I think Estelle's gonna take off after him any minute. Sorry. Jeez, we're going after them, right? So
Let's go. Stop talking and just go.
Yuri, wait.
Gotta run, Flynn.
Sorry, Flynn. We'll have to rain check on the date.
Lady Estellise, this journey is far too dangerous for...
Oh my god, how many times are you gonna say that? She hasn't died yet.
I wonder why my bag works so well when I hit enemies
is with it.
It's the bricks.
You don't know how your own bag works?
Yeah, not really.
Surely the bag just has a high level of air conductance.
Air conductance?
It's a measure of how easily something carries air.
Uh-huh.
The air produced when you use strike arts must be easily conducted through that bag.
So that's why enemies get weaker when I hit them with my bag?
Exactly.
Or it's the
same
bricks.
as with my belt. Different people have different items that carry air for them more easily.
Wow, interesting. Thanks, Rita.
You sure don't know much about your own possessions.
I guess I better take good care of my bag.
Yeah, so if you're wondering why, like, Yuri has, like, the knuckle duster, or Rita has the whips and belts and things, you know, Judith has the boots here, Carol has the bag, Repeat has the chain collar, and so, like, all the weird items are just things that conduct air that the character is good for. Good with. Flynn, no, princess, don't go on this journey or you'll have to fulfill your pancake protagonist's destiny. Hey, you know what we can use? We can use a mat while we're out here. Heck yeah, mats. So that's the second town we run out of, with Flynn right behind us. Can we go for 3? Find out today! Why is there just like a little space there? That's weird. Anyway, now that we've gone through a whole load of plot, if you remember, there used to be a caravan over here making an invisible plot wall.
That man called Yeager certainly had a unique way of talking.
But that's gone now.
Isn't the word I'd use.
I had a hard time understanding some of the stuff he said.
An ancient way of speaking, lost in this day and age.
What? Are you serious?
It would at least make a good story if that were true.
Like, where is it? Can't really see on the world map, but we made a huge circle to get back over here. Today, I wanted to wait till tomorrow. I wanted it yesterday. I want it now.
Looks like they ended up getting away.
Where are we anyway?
A forest in central Topicia. If I'm right, Torum Harbor is east of here.
We should
I
probably
want to
just get to the
go.
harbor rather than going back to Heliord.
I want the whole world.
But what about Q more? Do we just let him go?
Yep.
I thought the purpose of your journey was to find Pharaoh.
Well,
I wasn't aware Brave Vesperia was formed to follow your random whims.
Judith, calm down.
I'm sorry. That was never my intention.
No, she's just telling you to relax. Besides, Flynn's on the scene, right? You can be sure he'll take care of things.
Hey, Pharaoh? Brave Vesperia? Start explaining.
Alright, she left already when all this happened.
Just about to ask the same questions myself.
That sounds like an old person. It's an old person! How the heck did he get here without us noticing?
What's wrong, Miss Genius Mage? Forget me already? It's me, Raven the Great.
God, I love Raven.
Who the hell do you...
I told you, Raven the Great. Man, you're a scary little kid, you know that?
So I don't ship them because Rita's a kid, but they're just great together. They just make like a good contrasting pair.
So, what are you up to?
They're just fun.
With all the stuff you've been doing, poor Raven got sent all the way out here to keep an eye on you.
Why would they do that?
First things first, let's go find an inn at Torum Harbor. I'll tell you everything there. Raven's pretty hungry, you see.
I suppose there's no point in hanging around here. Torum Harbor is a good first step.
Again, Raven is just the biggest mood. Like, come on.
Torum Harbor then.
Old person! He's like literally me.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be selfish.
Okay, let's go.
Raven joined the party. I feel bad for not including him in my battle party.
I'm so hungry.
I'm dying here.
Already? The
I'm
girls
dying
doing
here.
fine.
Was that Estelle? Listen, her stomach's rumbling too.
I can wait, though it's been a little difficult.
Hmm? That sounded like it came from Rita.
Judy, you too? You're trying to see who can hold out the longest?
Perhaps a diet is a little bit like a competition in holding out.
A diet? What do you need a diet for? Especially you, Rita. Lose any more weight and you'll...
I'm just waiting until I finish reading this book, okay?
Laying down the smackdown. And poor Raven. Let's get into town.
I know we haven't been gone for long, but I have to say, it still feels good to be back.
Can I get you Pansy some tissues? Or can we go to the inn now? I'm so hungry.
All right.
Ah, Raven. Raven. Well, we're in the inn. What do we do now? No, let's stay. Well, first let's save, because we haven't saved in like an hour. Or a half hour. 40 minutes, close enough.
Huh. So even the Union can't sit still when it knows a princess of the Empire is out on the loose.
Then the Dawn knows.
Yeah, if you remember, Raven is,
throne too.
Yep. That's why he told me to come keep an eye on you.
So you're here to observe her?
Raven is part of Altosk, Don Whitehorse's guild.
Really?
It's essentially the second in command there, right? Maybe.
What? Is it just me?
Anyway, here I finally catch up with you, and I wind up sticking my foot in that mess back there. It hasn't been easy for old Raven.
Oh, poor guy.
But why worry so much about Estelle?
It's only natural considering the state of things between the Empire and the Union.
Each side is trying to feel the other out. The Dawn just wants to keep track of their movements.
Mm-hmm.
So, you're all planning on looking for this pharaoh by going to the sands of Kogor? Yes. Do you know what sort of place a desert is?
Well, it's hot and dry, and they've got a lot of sand there.
I hate the sand. It's irritating and gets everywhere.
That's putting it lightly. It's not as easy as all that, though.
The desert. Oh, what was the lyrics? A desert is an ocean with its life underground and... It's coarse, there we go. It's coarse and it's irritating and it gets everywhere. Yeah, I'm looking this up. Oh my god. Don't give me a heart attack. I love that gift so much. Thank you so much for the 420 bits, John. Now where is it? Where is it? Yeah. Through 9 days, let the horse run free, 'cause the desert had turned to sea. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There were sands and hills and rings. The ocean is a desert with its life underground and a perfect disguise above. Under the cities lights a heart made of ground. The humans will give no love. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It feels good to be out of the rain. In the desert, they can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one to get you no fame. La la.
Our plan is to get to the area together first.
La la la.
And then,
La la.
then I guess we'll go around and ask where Pharaoh is.
La 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 la.
I don't even know where to begin commenting
la
on that.
la.
So it's not just that you don't want to go back to the castle anymore, right?
Uh-huh. Well...
It'd be easier on old Raven if you did, though. I'm just saying.
No, I'm sorry, but I have to know the truth behind Pharaoh's words.
Maybe he was just in a bad mood.
The Yeager continent actually suits me just fine.
How so?
Why is that?
I've got to go to Nordopolica for another errand I'm running for the Don.
Oh, so we're just convenient to you.
Have to deliver a letter to Bellius.
Who?
Whoa, that's pretty important.
That's the boss of the Colosseum and ruler of Nordopolica, isn't it?
Technically speaking, he's called the Duce.
The Duce. Thank you for the blue rupee. I don't know why the little bit thing doesn't appear for that. Why it's like...
Written in the letter?
It's got something to do with those monsters that attacked Dongras.
Uh-huh.
In particular about that Pharaoh chap you all are following. The Don thinks Bellius will know something about that monster.
Uh-huh.
Looks like it just became worth our while to pay this Bellius a visit too.
Yay, more side quests.
So if you don't mind, Raven here will just tag along with you.
We mind.
That's fine, but you'll have to follow the laws of brave Vesperia.
Brave Vesperia?
Got it. It's not like I can go join in your guild, you know?
You understand.
Why can't you join Brave Vesperia?
'Cause you're already in a guild.
It's against the rules for anybody to be in two guilds at the same time.
So all we gotta do is kill Don Whitehorse.
And I guess technically speaking, you are a member of Altos.
What do you mean, technically speaking?
What do you mean, technically?
You're predictable.
So are we done? I'm gonna go get some rest then. Okay.
She has such an awkward walk cycle.
What do you think Rita's gonna do?
What indeed?
Does this mean we're on our own until we leave tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll all meet down at the harbor then.
Raven earned the Old Spy title. And we parted with everyone. Take a shot. Hey, Carol. Now it's another one of the scenes where we talk to everybody.
I don't know if I like you calling me that.
The boss is the boss. What would you have me call you
A
instead?
boss is a boss, of course, and no one can talk to the boss, of course, unless, of course, he was a boss like a Oh, no, wait. Like the famous Mr. Ed.
Just call me whatever you called me before. This boss thing seems a little over the top.
You got it, boss.
It makes me feel silly to have you calling me that.
Don't you think you'll get used to it?
Well, maybe.
A horse is a horse, of course, and no one can talk to a horse, of course, unless, of course, it was a horse like the famous Mr.
Well, you know
Ed.
way more about guilds than I do, right?
I guess.
That's way before your times. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Am I old? I'm old.
The boss of a guild has to stand as a role model for everyone else.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could be that great of a person.
I don't know.
Come on, it's not like you're expected to be the best boss ever from the very beginning.
Like no one ever was.
For now, our guild has a job to complete.
You're right. First we need to take Estelle to meet Pharaoh.
The question is, have you just heard of Mr. Ed, or have you watched any of it? That's the real test if you're old.
But do you think we'll be able to meet him?
Our guild's job is to figure out a way to meet him. If we can't meet him, we won't get our reward, and people will lose confidence in our ability. That's all there is to it.
I think we may have picked something a little too tough for our first job.
Oh, so before it was really cool, but now it's too tough? Okay. Yeah, I didn't think so, sick of B.
It's more of a challenge, and our
Don't
reward will
worry.
be that much bigger too. Let's make the best of it.
That's an old show. That's like from the 50s, I want to say. The boss. Me. You're not the boss. You're not even voiced by David Hayter. Or no, that was Big Boss, wasn't it? No, the boss was the other one. That was the woman. Anybody in here? Hello?
Do you really plan on helping Estelle find that pharaoh whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Didn't that thing say that Estelle was an insipid poison or something?
Yeah, it was kind of rude.
Yeah, I heard.
After something like that, I guess you can't just tell her to forget about the whole thing.
Yeah, it's almost like insulting people. It's not a forgettable experience.
As an excuse not to deal with the issue of the succession to the throne.
Yeah, and she's just
Yeah,
procrastinating.
I'm worried that might happen.
What are you talking about? That's what is happening.
Yeah, maybe.
The woman, she has a name, Novi.
But
You're saying I should take her back to the castle?
yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
It was her decision. We have to let her figure out what she should really do.
Yeah.
You realize it might come to blows with this pharaoh guy, right?
Uh-huh.
She won't get to figure out anything at all if she dies.
She's not gonna die.
Don't worry, if she dies, we'll be dead, so we won't be able to care.
Ugh, have it your way then.
Pout, pout, pout. Pout, 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 pout. So we got a new drinking game coming up. Sorry, yawning. We got a new drinking game coming up. Take a shot every time we have a scene like this. Controller, really?
Oh. Are you going to look for that Q-More guy by any chance?
Take a shot every time we have a scene where we're leaving and Judith has just come back from a walk and we talk about it.
Nah, just going on a walk. Where were you?
Just out for a walk like you.
What you said to Estelle earlier hasn't been gnawing at you, has it?
What I said earlier.
Didn't you say some pretty harsh things to Estelle?
Oh, right. Sorry to beat you to the punch like that.
What? You didn't beat me to the punch on anything.
You were going to tell her the same thing that I did, weren't you?
What? You figured it out? You don't have to apologize for something like that.
All right.
So weren't you going off to
I'm sorry I got to insult her before you.
Estelle with what you said?
No, I wasn't. You don't believe me?
Also, someone mentioned that Judith had 2 different voice actresses in this game. And, like, I hadn't noticed it, like, around this point, but a little later it becomes, like, really jarring. I'm like, whoa, is that, like, it's, like, so much more different than Troy Baker and Grant George for Yuri here.
No, not at all.
Oh, whatever.
Why? What if she has a high body temperature and needs to cool off? What about that? Ask you about editing countermeasures after stream. Alright. Okay.
What about you? Aren't you going out to look for him?
I told you already. I'm just going for a walk.
Blah, 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 blah. Believe Raven is up over here. No, not by the slides. So he was down... Oh, no, Estelle was down here. Oh, right, Raven was at the dock.
I'm just incorrigible.
Oh.
Whenever something or someone catches my eye, I forget all about everything else.
There's no dress code.
I really lose sight of everything I was planning on doing beforehand.
Yep, that's about right.
I came to my senses after Judith told me. Until now, I've been dragging the rest of you around with me like there's no tomorrow.
But what if there isn't?
Could be worse. If you were Empress, one word from you and the entire Empire would run off to do your bidding.
Yeah. I kind of feel like coming with you was the right choice.
Oh yeah?
Oh, yeah?
I've been able to see all sorts of new things. I still don't
Look
know
at this
whether I'm
stuff.
meant to
Isn't
be
it
on the
neat?
throne, but
Don't you think that my empire is complete?
there are still so many things left to learn about in this world.
And Pharaoh's one of those things?
Uh-huh.
It scares me to think about it, but I have to know who I am. I have to
Who
know
I
what you meant by
am.
saying I was
Who
the
I am.
business.
Who I am. Do 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 do.
It sounds like you've made up your mind.
You made up your mind and you're thinking so logical. Original.
I might end up trying to order you guys around again. Next time I do that, yell at me, would you?
Sounds like a plan.
Sure. It's not the sort of personality trait that's easy to fix by yourself.
No Supertramp? Excuse me? What's wrong with Supertramp? What's wrong with the logical song?
Also a tough nut to crack, so I think we'll let him be the one we vent our frustration on.
Everything?
Well, I'm going back to the inn. I'll see you.
Oh. But I like it. I'm old. I'm allowed to like Supertramp. There we go. There you are, old man. We've been looking everywhere for you. Now come back and take your medicines.
I can't believe we have to travel with you.
Yuri, come on.
What? You ain't happy?
Well, I'm not exactly jumping for joy.
You're too glum. Lighten up.
Lighten up.
Didn't I stand together with you in the face of evil?
When?
That was only because you had to. I still haven't forgotten about what you did at North Harbor.
Yeah, you just left us. You just ditched us back there.
Some people just don't know when to give up.
I mean, hypothetically, us going in the other direction led us to save the kid, so... Or not hypothetically, technically, like, you know, it was the right thing.
I'm not about to make a list of all your offenses. Saying that I'd rather not have your company on the trip is already more than enough.
Don't worry.
I'll be on my best behavior.
I behaved myself at Cape Mock and Gasperos, didn't I?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that sure would be nice.
What should worry you more is whether or not these old bones will be able to keep up with you youngins for much longer.
I'm telling you, Raven is just the biggest mood. He's 35, and this is how he talks. Like, it's just, it's me. It's me.
You plan on sticking with us until Estelle goes back to the castle?
The Don ordered me to keep an eye on the girl. I ain't got much choice in the matter.
Sounds like a tough job.
Hello, welcome back.
I wonder if I could hand her over to the Imperial Knights somewhere.
I can see it in your eyes, old man. You're thinking bad thoughts again.
Nah, not at all.
Not at all.
Well, it's really too bad that you're going to be traveling with us, but might as well make the best of it.
What do you mean, really too bad? Anyway, Raven the Great is going back to the inn. Later, boy.
Boy. I didn't know you were 35. I didn't know either. I'm not 35. I'm like 60. I don't think there's anyone else here. Does anybody really know what time it is? This Fortune Market merchandise warehouse. The president took some items out recently, so I'm looking for someone to help reorganize. What do you say? So it's weird. Like, he says that, but like you can't actually lend him a hand. But it's also like he gives you a prompt, like it's a place that you can eventually go in. I don't understand that at all. Anyway, I think we talked to everybody, right? No, we missed Rapide, right? Maybe. Let's talk to Rapide. Also, we really should stock up on apple gels and orange gels. Toby's actually closer to 300. Fact. Stock up on those. Stock up on those. Does anybody really know what time it is? Yeah, same.
I said that I will deal with things in my way of doing. But I let Cumore escape that easily. What a shame.
What a shame.
I don't know how I could explain this to Flynn. I know. We have Guild's job to deal with rather than Cumore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just can't let him loose. Men of his kind will never learn, and will always repeat the same thing forever. I'll have to do something. I left the Empire and formed a guild for this kind of purpose.
Thank you, Exposition Dog, for letting me talk to you. How old is Reyna from Fire Emblem? Dylan actually had a thing on this. Reyna, in Fire Emblem, I think is supposed to be like late 20s or something. Like 29 or... I'm not gonna go looking for it right now. Like Dylan, Night Kiwi, Dylan made like a whole post calculating Reyna's age, and it made a lot of sense. I think she's supposed to be late 20s, which is old for a Fire Emblem character. Your room is next door. It is. Getting up to some nighttime shenanigans, huh? Let me tag along too. Yeah, let's rest.
Ready to go?
Yup.
What should we do about Rita? That one has her own matters to attend to.
Yeah, sure.
That sounds about right.
So, first to the harbor and then find a boat?
Oh my gosh, Rita's joining us.
Huh? You mean...
Are you coming too?
She's meant to be middle-aged.
Yeah.
Wasn't there something you had to go do?
You were going to investigate the air craner, weren't you?
Yeah, the average age of the Fire Emblem Awakening, or the Fire Emblem Fates characters are like 20, so... I don't know. I believe Reyna was either like 29 or something, or like early 30s.
It turns out the one at Cave Mock the Commandant asked me to look into has already been reached.
She doesn't have like a canon age, but there's... Now I want to look it up.
I hadn't really made up my mind about which route to take to research the others.
So you'll be using us to help with your investigations?
Well, there's no guarantee I won't run into trouble like back at Heliord. Anyway, it'll be safer for me this way than going alone.
Nice to see your glowing personality hasn't changed.
This means we'll be able to travel together again. I'm so happy.
Hooray! They're old enough to make babies, but not old enough for parenthood. Exactly. Dovi, you can't ask a waifu her age.
Yeah, you know, it's no big deal.
Tsundere.
We were going to the harbor, right?
Yup.
To be young again, I tell you.
You got something you want to say?
Whoa, down, girl.
To the harbor then.
Hey, reunite with everyone. Take a shot. I is a waifu. One second. I've almost found it. I've secretly been looking it up when I said I wasn't. Here it is. So to give you the short version, Reyna... She begun training probably around 15 or 16, given the other stuff. He put a lot of thought into this. And then So she began her training and then became a retainer for Mikoto, not Makoto, Mikoto, the queen. And like about 17 to 20 years passed, so she's in like at maximum her late 30s. So there, maximum late 30s. Yes, I looked it up in the middle of a stream. I would do it again because Reina is the ultimate waifu. In Fire Emblem, anyway. Okay. Tell them, Negi.
I'm seriously gonna starve.
Can I eat a gel?
No.
Does the pooch look a little scary to anyone else?
Oh, he's probably just hungry enough for his wild instincts.
Everyone is so hungry all the time.
The pooch isn't the only one about to go wild.
Oh god.
I'm no good at diets, seriously.
This isn't a diet, it's a fast. Why do we have to stop eating too?
We can't have delicious smells just wafting by.
Why are you guys dieting?
What a tyrant.
Anyway, let's get ourselves onto a ship. A real ship. Not a relationship. Oh, hello. How strange. What's the matter? The Shagatham flowers are only supposed to open during the rainy season, and yet look, they're already in full bloom. That sounds pretty weird. I know, right? I wonder if someone's been coming here and watering the ground or something. And there goes Judith. Would just that be enough to make these flowers bloom? Another cause for flowers blooming early could be an imbalance in the air. So you're saying that this place... It's okay, even if my guess is right, this level of air imbalance can occasionally be found in nature. Plants are simply more sensitive to changes in the surrounding air than humans, and they're reacting to that. We wouldn't want to have what happened in Heliord happening here. What the... Judy? Ah, the warehouse's aeroblast, yes. I can't believe that dragon freak would do this again. I'm gonna go see. Oh, Rita. Dragon freak, huh? And then there's Judith sauntering up from a different direction. What's all this commotion about? Huh? It wasn't you? Thank you for the bit. One of my group chats said that back at the barnyard is just a capitalist version of Animal House. I guess. I mean, I have to think about that now. I plead the fifth. Uh-huh. Oh, it was terrible. There's nothing left for me to fix. I'm sorry for your loss. The next time I see that freak, I gotta punch him in the stratosphere! Stupid dragon freak! Whoa, scary. I don't know what you're trying to do, but it's not causing any of you any trouble, is it? I've already told you, I'm not going to do anything that would cause any of you harm. So she's just going around destroying the Blastia anyway.
Hey, Estelle, you've been doing most of the cooking. You could let the guys cook every now and then.
No, it's fine. The more I cook, the better I get.
Uh-huh.
That's true. Cooking is something you get used to. I think your cooking has really improved.
Thanks, Judith. I'm happy that I have your seal of approval. Every day I shred 2 vegetables, Julianne 1, and chiffonade 2 more. Guess
What?
it was worth it.
You didn't have to do all that. Right, Yuri?
Yeah, it's a waste of veggies.
I think you missed the point. No, it's okay. Rapide's been eating all the vegetables for me, besides the onions.
Repeat.
Repeat.
Ah, I thought Repeat was getting a little pudgy.
Yeah, his attacks in battle have been leaving a bit to be desired too.
Repeat, you gotta learn how to say no to food.
Oh. Speaking of that, I have to pick up. So this looks like a good spot to find some ingredients. I have to pick up some ingredients. What are we? It's not. I can't make sandwiches, which means that they're just not selling They're not selling unfermented beer here. Dovey, you're drunk. I'm not. Swear to drunk. I'm not God. Why not? Let's make some. Let's shortcut that to there. There we go. Somewhat disappointed their portraits aren't edited like the in-game models. It would be a lot of trouble to do that because these are costumes. That would be like a lot of work. And some of the costumes are DLC, which means they wouldn't be added in until later, and they would have to like revamp the whole game. Hey!
Oh, it's you all. We meet again.
A fake you almost started a war.
So what's a successor to the Imperial throne doing in a place like this?
I've been working with the Dawn to officially seal our Treaty of Friendship.
Sure you have, Makoto Negi.
Is it going well?
Well, I wish I could say it were going better.
I can imagine. That Heracles monstrosity kind of made the Union really not like the Empire.
Yes. And now, prominent members of the Empire are voicing their doubts regarding the Friendship Treaty.
The conditions the Dawn gave the Empire were for a treaty of equality, after all.
Mm-hmm.
And they are certainly not on equal footing with something like that.
Yes. Had I known about Heracles beforehand, I could have stopped them, but...
You didn't know about that thing? You're in line to be Emperor.
Yeah.
I know, but I have no authority over the Imperial Knights.
That's not good.
The Imperial Knights act on orders from the Emperor alone. They do not report to anyone.
Well, the Emperor's dead, so who the heck are they reporting to now?
Well then, it's easy. Just become Emperor.
Oh, yep, of course.
You mean...
That's not Makoto, that's Nagito. For a second I was like, oh, did I get his voice wrong? No. 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 Dovey, you're getting tired.
Becoming Emperor isn't as simple as that.
Why not?
Hey.
To the throne, one must possess the Imperial treasure, Dane Nomos.
Isn't that what, what's his face said right as we killed him? He's like, I was so close! Dane Nomos! And then fell into the water?
Dane
I think
Nomos
so.
went missing around the time of the Great War, 10 years ago.
That's convenient.
Huh. So that's the real story why we still don't have an Emperor.
And that's why Rago wanted to get his hands on Dane Nomos.
I'll be the stepping stone so this empire can become the embodiment of hope.
What was that, Yuri?
Forget it, it's nothing.
It's nothing.
Anyway, is it really okay for an Imperial candidate to be wandering the streets like this?
Oh man, he's not going to be Nagito until he does the laugh. You know, you know that laugh. God, that's a creepy
I was
laugh.
just on my way to Heliord.
That is closer to Dongress than this place is. Negotiations would probably go smoother there.
I believe so too.
Master Yoda, we should be off.
Master Yoda.
If you'll please excuse me.
No, that's wrong.
The two barrier blastia of this city and Nor Harbor were originally a single blastia.
Did you read that in one of your books back in the castle?
Yes, actually there were 3 pieces. The last piece sunk in the sea between the 2 cities.
Huh.
I wonder if you could raise that Blastia. And if you sold it, you could live like a king forever.
The
Raven.
Empire would have already done it if they could. Any idiot could come up with that idea.
You don't have to be mean about it.
I don't have to be mean about it. Raven. In truth, they probably hired a mage who fixed it easily, and the simple folk of Heliord just made up the story of miraculous lung. You know what? You gotta believe. Just gotta believe, yo. What was that? And live and die, born on the sea. Well, it's time to see... Nobody? Are you on the other dock? I thought you were over on the thing. I guess you're over here.
Against that many? You gotta be crazy.
You got... Hey, we haven't seen you in like 3 streams.
What's going on?
Halt! If you won't do the work
It's
I told you,
Kaufman.
my money back. Add the indigo beasts to the blacklisted guilds.
Well,
Yes, Madam President.
that's right. She's the president.
Isn't that the woman we met at Dayton Hold?
Yep.
Yeah, that's her all right.
That's her, all right.
Why do you guys know her?
All right. Carol wasn't with us yet. It was just me and Estelle and Repeat at that time.
We just met her once a while back. Is she a friend of yours?
I wouldn't say I know her. She's the president of Fortune's Market, one of the 5 master guilds.
Huh. That's cool.
In other words,
Hello, Blue Jade Spitfire. How are you doing this evening? Reminds you a lot of the GameCube Pokemon games. I can see that.
Hey, I just got an idea.
What's up, Carol?
Maybe she could get a boat for us to take across to Desier.
Uh-huh. I guess so. Let's go ask. Hello.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Yuri Lowell, you've come at just the right
Yuri Lowell.
Huh. I guess those wanted posters really do work.
Listen, I've got a job that would be just perfect for you.
Uh-huh.
Labor, huh?
I like a man who can cut to the chase. As you may have heard, schools of mermen often attack cargo ships at this time of year.
You don't say.
But I thought there was another guild that always served as your escort.
It seems the leader of the mercenary
Just
guild I
about to play
hired
more
has to
Spyro
raise
Reignite
some
Trilogy.
surveyors
Nice. I heard
to
there's a patch coming that's like adding a whole load of good stuff to that.
The other Guardian Guild simply has no backbone. I don't know what to do.
What was the name of that Guardian Guild you mentioned?
The Blood Alliance.
Oh. Yeah, they're not going to be coming to help you anytime soon.
Gee, I wonder what could have happened to them.
you're all as guilty as I am.
I like that though. Like the Blood Alliance is always her protection with this. And we killed them. We killed Barbos, remember? Earlier today? Earlier this evening? We murdered them. We disbanded the guild. They're all dead.
Hate to disappoint
Whoops.
you, but we're in the middle of something right now, so see you around.
Yeah, there's a sword going through my leg.
Wait, Yuri, what about the boat?
Did you say boat?
Hope there's a patch that puts the game on Switch. Which reminds me, I was at GameStop yesterday. I was talking with the guy there about Switch ports. We were both discussing how much we wanted the Danganronpa trilogy to come and Persona 5R to happen on the Switch, if it happens at all. But like Persona 5 to come to Switch. He's a cool guy. We were talking about Danganronpa a while ago also.
We've made a guild of our own.
I know people have had bad experience. We're Brave Vesperia. I know people have had bad experiences with GameStop, but like I'm friends with the people at my GameStop, and it's nice.
That's a wonderful name. Well then, shall we talk business?
Business, 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 business,
Communication is
business.
one of the basics of
Harumph.
all business, you know. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
That sounds great. Can you start with me? I have a very itchy back.
Sorry, but like I said, we're in the middle of a job. We can't take on anything else right now.
First patch was released today, gave subtitles, the ability to turn off motion blur, fixes camera issues in 2 levels, and fixes stability. That's really nice. Mostly good experiences, friendly people. Nice. I'm glad you guys have had good experiences at the GameStop. It's nice to like, you know, go somewhere like where you're gonna buy stuff and like, you know, have a good time. Or at least, you know, friendly people behind the counter. And it's good to be friendly to those people behind the counter. Like it's good when the respect goes both ways, you know?
Let's just say we'll cooperate as 2 guilds helping each other out.
I always try to like be as nice as possible to people who work in retail, like in general. Lord knows they don't get that respect.
That way we won't be going against any guild principles. There are various incentives for getting along with me, you know.
Oh?
Well...
Alright, we can talk, but we need to go to Nordopolica. We can't afford any detours.
Fine with me. The mermen are only a problem in the waters near here.
Well, that works.
As long as I get to another port, I'm good. Once we arrive, I won't have any trouble making arrangements with another ship.
Okay.
Wow, she means business. Literally.
One day I went to, clerk was named Josh, like me, kinda. And then a customer came in, he was also Josh. Oh my god, they were just everywhere. One of the employees at GameStop knows that if there's a cute game coming to Nintendo console, I'm gonna pre-order it. Yeah, like I walked in and the guy was like, hey, so, you're a Nintendo guy, right? Yeah, so here are the Nintendo games that are up for pre-order. And I'm like, yeah, thanks. And they always like have my stuff ready for me whenever I pre-order. Like, they're always like, oh hey, here's your games. I'm like, cool. I don't have to like give them ID or anything. They're like, yeah, we remember. It's good to make good impressions. The worst experience I've had at GameStop was working there. I hear that.
So, do we have a deal?
We have an accord.
We just got tricked into something.
No.
It isn't known as the best group of salesmen under the sun for nothing.
This isn't so bad. Now we have a way to cross over to Desier.
Yeah, see? Think positively like Judy.
I'll even throw in a bonus for all of you.
Pizza? Is it pizza?
Bonus? What do you
Is it
mean?
pizza?
If we arrive safely in Nordopolica, I'll give you the boat we used to get there.
Well, that's convenient.
Really?
The boat looks pretty beat up, but it's still a good deal.
Right?
So these mermen must be pretty tough customers if you're willing to part with the boat.
I'll leave that to your imagination.
Figured as much.
Marvelous. We have a contract then. Now that we've settled the details, I'd like you to get to work right away. Just let me know when you've made your preparations.
Uh-huh. Okay. I mean, we're pretty good to go. You ready? Sure. Time's 11 o'clock. We have... Thanks, stay hydrated, bye.